Have you seen that tweet about Trump talking about how it, what the heck? Oh, how it was 3-on-1, but they lost because they're stupid and someone quote retweeted it and said Mario Party minigame? I did, yes. As a matter of fact. But, yeah. Oh, and Mythic coming in with the resub that I'm gonna have to replay the alert of when the cutscenes are through. Ooh, that's quite a cool shot, isn't it?
You reek of mortal.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be such a judgmental prick in 2024.
The last
Racist
mortal
bastard.
to dance with Cerberus and live was Heracles. But then he had Athena and Hermes wrapped around his mighty finger. So tell me, who's wrapped around your finger? Which god helped you slay my beast?
I mean, I didn't need help. This was Persephone's fault. I did not at all get her help. But, like, I have gifts from many gods. I mean, both of these are true. It's the case. I'll say it's Persephone's fault. Screw her.
Your wife's the one who pushed me into a pit with your beast.
My sweet Persephone pushed you to your death. And you've done us all a great disservice by not dying.
It wasn't my plan to be thrown down that hole, but here I am. What do you want from me?
Thanks to you, my realm is more chaotic than ever. With Cerberus gone, there is nothing to stop the dead from crossing over to the world of the living.
So find another dog.
You find another dog! I'm sorry you had to see that. The blood runs hot in my family. You did this, so I think it's only fair that you fix it.
Fine. Tell me where you keep the multi-headed monsters around here, and I'll be right back.
No, my dear keeper. My
Oh,
realm,
no.
my rules. I have 4 gates. Instead of 1 guardian for them all, I want you to find me 4 guardians. 1 for each of them. The underworld is filled with kings, heroes, legends. All lost. All trying to find purpose. You could give them that purpose.
You would know them better than I would, and probably have a good idea of who to ask, but how will I choose these guardians?
Cerberus was a fierce guardian. What human could replace him?
No human could. A legend, though, immortal in the minds of the living, would strike terror in any who dare to cross over. Find me 4 of those.
What happens if I don't find them?
And if I don't find these guardians, then what?
Boundaries between the world of the living and the realm of the dead will melt. The vile creatures locked away in Tartaros will roam free. Mortal souls will wander lost for eternity. And I will be very, very angry with you.
I'll do this on one condition? What's the one condition? Oh.
And it's a deal.
Ah, yes. The trials of the Keeper. I've already heard how you'll stop at nothing to figure out that boring little stick of yours.
This boring little stick.
Tell you what. Go talk to my ferryman, Charon. Help him put things back in order. And I'll help you fulfill your destiny. See what you've done? These are everywhere now. Fix it.
Why don't you just be the guardian for now?
I'll fix it.
My brother and I have a little wager on whether or not you'll succeed in your quest. Don't let me down. You don't want to owe me twice.
Tartaros Rifts. Prisoners of Tartaros have escaped through rifts in the underworld. Interact with Tartaros Rifts to occupy the same plane of existence as these shaded prisoners and fight them in their true form. So it's like the little sigil bosses of Elden Ring or something here? Let's see here. Let me go ahead and hit the replay on the thingamabob. I greatly appreciate the, what is it now? 31-month resub. Jeez. A 31-month resub there, Mythic. Welcome back to Team Harmonic. Enjoy another month of the emotes and the sub badge and all that fun stuff. Things are going pretty alrighty here. I wasn't gonna ramble about like some of the stuff going on around in like life lately, and I haven't gotten the chance to this stream because I've been too occupied rambling about like games and Sly and all
I have
that stuff.
52 gold bars
But
engaged.
I'll elaborate on how things are going
Do I have
soon enough here.
Lol.
It's probably quite a decent bit of gold bars in that. Can I please live in Canada with you right now? Well, if there's a way to do that, then come on to this country. I don't know how easy it is, but don't go to Canada. You cannot buy a house. Yeah, that's fair. If you can afford a house in the USA, yeah, also fair. So what now? Enter Rift. Tartaros Rift. I thought you just told me about this. Occupying a Tartaros Rift has a brutal effect on the living. Snyder's maximum health will be reduced until the prisoners are defeated and the rift is sealed. My health is already so dang low in nightmare mode, so I mean, can't really buy a house here in the US. So yeah, US and Canada both right now. Can I assassinate them? Well, I held the button. So dang rigged. Let's just do this. That's what we'll do. Whoa, I really launched that dude there. Okay. Okay, well, then we do this. But yeah, seems way worse in Canada. Maybe. I'm not sure. Pretty bad in both, but the one that I hear about on the news a whole lot more is definitely here, since this is where I live. And all the situations that I hear about. Okay. I just can't really get hit much at all.
Why did I feel so weak?
These. Oh, I got ability points for those. So those are like those statues. Okay, this has got to be episode 2 now, right? This is the next map. Look at this guy right here. What a handsome fella. Like, this has got to be episode 2. I'm going to go through here, and then it's going to come up like, Ubisoft presents Assassin's Creed Odyssey, The Fate of Atlantis, episode 2. Hades needs 4 people to be the Elite 4 so that he could be the champion and stuff. That's what's going to happen here. Right? Whoa, come on. It's being so laggy. There we go. Local area, Southern Indiana. One could be expected to pay 800 USD a month plus utilities for a studio apartment. Oh, look, here it is. It's gonna happen. I made it to episode 2. I cleared 1. I did it. I'm a third of the way through the last DLC. The end is almost in sight. The end of this game. I'm slowly getting closer to it. The Fate of Atlantis, episode 2. Torment of Hades. Why is there like a Xenoblade Chronicles X mining probe up on that hill? Okay, talk to Charon. Is he gonna try to get control of Giratina or something? Utah is the most expensive state to live in, while California is more expensive on paper. It has higher wages by far, so factor in the wages compared to the price. It's literally the most expensive state to live in the Union. Jeez. That's that doesn't sound super fun. But here in Canada, the whole housing situation doesn't exactly sound super fun either. Which is why I am extremely grateful to have my,
I killed a 3-headed beast, got yelled at by Hades, and now I'm on my way to meet the ferryman of the underworld. How was yours?
Maybe that answers Mythic's question about how things are going. Anyway, I'm very grateful to have family with my Oma that's like, hey, all the other grandkids have already moved out and found their own places. If you could take over this place one day, that'd be great. So I'll either need to take out like a mortgage and pay off the bank still. Maybe still crack some sort of better deal on it. Or maybe instead I can work out a deal with my family where I just pay them off over a long time rather than the bank. If my family's willing to cut me that deal. My Oma's 3 kids of my mom, my aunt, and my uncle. If I just pay them off, if they're willing to do that. My mom and my aunt would probably be willing to do that. My uncle, I don't know.
Someone just had to kill the guardian of the gate, and now I'm up to my eyeballs in rotting newcomers. So, unless some god sent you to plug all the holes and clean up the mess between the realms, I don't want anything to do with you.
That's exactly what happened. Hades sent me.
So happens that Hades sent me.
What did a shiny, living fleshling like you do to end up in debt to the god of the underworld?
I may have killed Cerberus.
Well, now that Hades' big dog is dead, rifts have opened all across the underworld.
Also, if that dog was Cerberus and transformed into Cerberus by the Apple of Eden up in Elysium,
Listen, I had
then
to
that means
find
that Cerberus
4
was off
guardians
duty
to
for so
protect
dang
the
long
gates and
anyway,
close
so
the
like,
rifts.
because it was just chilling as a dog in Elysium for however long. But I mean, what do I know?
Unbelievable. He sends a fleshling through the underworld to fix a problem only the dead can solve.
Only the dead can solve. So that's why I felt so weak when I fought those things.
That's the explanation.
Who worked for Hades wore a special suit of armor, but he's been torn to shreds. Now the armor's been scattered across the realm.
Of course it is.
My mother told me my path would be tough, but she never prepared me for this.
And you're going to have to fight some pretty vengeful warriors to collect 4 of the pieces. The 5th, a set of gauntlets, has gone missing. You'll do fine.
What's so special about this armor? Is it like the last armor that the game told me was special and it actually wasn't special in any way? And it was actually really sucky? I don't know if I trust this.
To see things they shouldn't see and go places they shouldn't go.
Of course,
Like
Hades
employees
never
only
mentioned
areas?
He's very selective.
Who are the prisoners of Tartaros?
Think about prisoners.
The underworld's most horrific offenders are locked away in the prison of Tartaros. Many have escaped through the rifts and are putting the rest of us, hard-working, dedicated, passionate souls, in peril.
What are these little
What
dogs?
did you mean exactly when you said little dogs?
The hounds of Hades. Nasty little creatures who hunt and destroy the lost souls who weren't granted passage across the Styx by yours truly.
I guess it's time to get to
put
work.
This place back in order.
All you need to do is collect some armor, defeat angry warriors, and find 4 guardians to protect the underworld.
Right.
I don't have to destroy control this time, right?
If you're new here, I'll give you some advice. Neparan Pond, the Eternal Battlefield, and Hades Palace are all excellent places to start. And if you happen to have any spare time, I've got some work for you as well.
I guess he doesn't need to row at all. I don't know what the point of the oar is then. Or the pushy stick or whatever it is. But yeah, she's there. I pay the ferryman. Just stumble across a monster house that's so monster dense. Keep to finish dropping frames. Also pick up 2 more gold bars. Nice. It's your turn. Just go swim. You don't have to wait for the boat. Don't be shy. These little dogs here. Hold on. I need to not be in combat. And then I need to do a bit of an inventory and figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Oh, I can go to the viewpoint. Viewpoints are always good to get. I can still call my horse here, it looks like. So, on I go. This horse is very fitting for the landscape now. Yeah, the Xenoblade X mining probe. What the heck is that? But I guess I'm gonna be here for a little while. This looks like post-Erdtree burning Elden Ring, except more. What this kind of looks like. I missed that just by a little bit. The loot thing. Alright, well, I guess I'm going this way now. What I shall do. I'll look at my quests and figure out what the heck it is I'm even doing. So, I assume then that the 3rd and final episode will take place in actual Atlantis then? Tribute to Persephone. What, the hill? Or what is? What's the tribute? Mountain here? Seems like a great tribute. What is happening? Can I not? Can I go around this way? Sometimes climbing in Assassin's Creed is great. Other times it is awful. Oh, here we go. Let's get up to this viewpoint and have a look around at the landscape that I'm now going to be in for the next, like, 3 streams. If it takes me as long as episode 1 did. Probably gonna be here for a little while, I'm thinking. Who was making noise? Why did I stop going up? Up. Up. Please, up. Oh, there we go. Just need a little bit of persuasion. Sometimes it be like that. Oh, come on. So away we go. No, not even gonna put your hands in the crack there down the center that would have been like the climb spot of previous Assassin's Creed games, but this one, new quest new lease on death. What? But I guess because this is the game where you can climb pretty much anything. But yeah. Well, I do hope that something is able to be sorted out here pretty soon then, because yeah, it sounds like both there and here in the land of Canada, housing is not exactly in the best of states. Oh, some details popping in inside the buildings. Oh, this is the tribute. Oh. Well, this seems like quite the grand place, doesn't it? Someone needs to add some greenery around here. But someone's got to do. Wow, is this like the first... Oh, it's not the first leap of faith where there isn't a thing to jump into. I just didn't see where it was. My God! Okay, well, this is awkward, isn't it? Why is there so much damage on these guys? What? Defend Hades' palace from escaped prisoners of Tartaros. Why is that my objective? What? Wait, what? Are they gonna have the same powers as in Elysium? Whoa, okay. Really? Holy crap, is that loud? Oh my goodness. Jeez, that just blasted my ears. I know I turned down the game a decent bit, but like, yikes. Oh, maybe it's because I turned up like my computer volume when I was struggling to hear people talk. So I turned up my volume and yeah. Yeah, that blasted my ears a little bit. And now my stream manager is playing. I do not want that to play. It's gonna lag my game. Housing something like 50% of houses are owned by banks or someone who owns multiple homes, if not higher, in the USA. Yeah.
Spider-Man, my back.
That sounds like the housing crisis 101. You know, it's funny. You buy something like a game console, a game, a small product, and try to resell it. You're gonna be called a scalper. You buy a house to resell it for more later, and you're gonna be called an investor.
Hello, young lady.
Oh. Isn't that kind of funny? What, is someone trying to shoot me there? What, did this guy not die? Oh. I mean, like, whoa, the thing is moving on its own. Why is it pulling to the right? I can't aim at him. The game literally will not let me.
Hello, young lady.
Okay. I mean, this is the way we go. Places to be and all that. Oh, it doesn't set that as my objective anymore. So I don't know what was up with that, but I guess I'm going this way now. Also, apparently this isn't a restricted area, so I can just save. Invested in a copy of Explorers of Sky. In the process, you got a new favorite game and it increased in value by $70. Winning. Nice. But not with the intention of selling it, right? Are you a bad guy? Nope, apparently not. There's stuff going on over here. Let's try. Whoa. I guess I'll grab that while I'm here. Yoink! They're not gonna use it anymore. I certainly will. I would invest into my boat, but like I don't think I need boat upgrades in this DLC at all. So like, I'll just do this. Copy of every PMD game. No intention of selling it right now. Hopefully times never become hard enough that it's needed. Okay, let's just see here. What the heck is this guy doing? I wasn't sure if I'd be able to one-shot this guy. I mean, I guess he isn't a captain. He doesn't have that much more health, so like, here, just do this. You meant a real boat for a sec? No. We have had to put a decent switch of money into our real boat after the engine was crapping out last year. Whoa. But it seems to work pretty good again now. But that's not my boat, so I haven't put any money into that. That would be my parents' boat. We have a pontoon boat out by the lake cabin. That's pretty fun. It's out of the water now that it's towards the end of the year. Man, a whole year has gone by throughout this playthrough. It's craziness. Stabby stab. It's out of the water now. We'll bring it back home here next weekend. So I'm gonna have to move my Fargo out of the backyard. Put it somewhere else. Either park it in front of the house or bring it over to my cousin's place or somewhere. 'Cause, yeah, that spot is gonna be taken by boat pretty soon. All right, it's loading something. What you loading, game?
Cassandra? I don't believe my eyes.
Elpenor,
The fates have mercy
Who?
after all. Oh, Mystios, you're
I recognize the
a hero
name.
I've been
Who is
waiting
this
for.
again?
funny. You're the last person I want to see.
Was he
Oh,
the
Of course, our parting terms were less than amicable.
You sent me to kill my father and tried to kill me.
Oh, that's who the guy
No
was.
regret.
I was about to say he looks familiar.
Seeing the underworld torn apart by
Okay, I'm just gonna turn up the game sound a little bit more, and then these sound effects are gonna jump scare me less, and I think that it can afford to be turned up a little bit more. It does get kind of loud in combat sometimes, but oh well.
else has shown me the error of my ways.
Prove you've
Enough
changed.
talk. If you want me to believe you're changed,
Someone who's changed do this.
prove it with action.
Of course, I'd expect nothing less.
What a mess. Elpenor, I expect this to be cleaned up.
Of course, Hades.
And consider finding a more permanent solution
Whoa.
to the
My microphone is
Mongols'
picking up other sounds in the
while
house.
you're at it.
You're in
The
there.
mongers here too?
The Monger escaped Tartarus. He's continuing the cult's work by recruiting other escaped prisoners as they exit the rifts.
I've seen them. They put up a good fight.
We've captured one of them, but he won't tell me where the Monger is hiding. Threaten him, perhaps?
What makes you think I'd help you?
Hades and I are close, and you need him to teach you about your staff. Helping me helps Hades. He'll appreciate this, Cassandra. As would I, of course.
Fine. But I'm doing this for myself.
What the heck was that? Another Ubisoft game moment.
Elpenor. I've heard enough of your spineless posturings. to
Chilling
last
there.
2 lifetimes.
I've had enough of Elpenor
Sounds
too.
like you and I are on the same side. I can't stand Elpenor either.
You two.
But that's not robotic-y at all.
to me.
I'm the one who sent him here in the first place.
He's a traitor to the Monger's cause.
Tell me where the monger's hiding, and I'll deliver Elpenor to him myself.
All right, fine, fine. If only to shut you up. He's hiding out in the lost temple of Nyx. You'll never be able to take him down anyway.
Exceptional. I've been tracking the Monger from the moment the rifts appeared. There's just one problem. The lost temple of Nyx is behind the veil.
The veil?
Since Cerberus was killed, it spilled out into the underworld. The Veil of Tartarus was created to keep out living mortals, so that only those beyond redemption could enter the prison of the wicked.
Which means you'll make it through just fine. But Charon said I would need armor.
Yes, the armor of the fallen. Lucky for you, I may be able to help so we can both infiltrate the Monger's hideout.
Why would you come?
want to storm the monger's hideout together?
Of course, a chance to fight alongside the mighty Eagle Bearer. No one would turn that down. Besides, this is my opportunity to prove that I've changed.
Let's find the
Charon
armor.
already told me that 4 of the armor pieces are guarded by the fallen, but that the gauntlets were lost long ago.
Charon tends to confuse lost with misplaced. Rest assured, I will help you find the gauntlets. Meet me at Kronos' treasury.
Ooh, that guy just shifted weirdly. I got Torturer's Blade that I'm never gonna use. Nice there, Mythic. Alright, so... Arms of Atonement. That's... I don't know which one is the options button. So that's this one here. Talk to Elpenor there. I can't zoom out any more than this. The Poisoner of Athens? Known as the Poisoner was eventually stopped from killing Pericles' closest friends and sending Athens into chaos. The fear he seated there would follow him into Tartarus itself unless someone rose to stop him. So, now I have the Fallen. So it's like a mercenaries menu specifically for here? Okay, interesting. I guess I'll go this way now? And talk to Elpenor at Kronos' treasury? Start doing some objectives here. My spirit just starts to glow sometimes, and I'm never entirely sure why. Why can't I go up this? Like, but I can go up this, apparently. Oh, this game. There's not a faster... Yeah. Not like a closer fast travel point or something. I don't think I can fit through this. Around the building I go, I guess. Places to be around. I almost hit the button. I was really tempted to. I was thinking about it. This here. Bootyful. It sure seems like. Well, I didn't launch him. And so I'm disappointed. Look at this dude. Run right. Oh, I was about to say maybe I can't. But I guess I can. Just needed a little bit of extra motivation. So I'm at 4 notches of adrenaline right now. That seems like a pretty good amount if I need to get into combat. I mean, it could have been 5 there, but whatever. That's fine. Oh, there's Cerberus. Cerberus, or however the heck they pronounce it here. Whatever it was. Okay, Kronos' treasury. Assume there's gonna be no treasure for me to yoink in here. We down? Loot treasure. Should I... Let's have a look-see at what there is around here. Is that all it's going to show me?